Hello, thank you for joining me again. I have now moved Mishka so his tail isn't in danger. Obviously, he's got a very thick, bushy tail, and he'll stand with it against the glass of the wood burner. So I never leave him in the room on his own. I don't trust him not to have a singed tail. So, continuing with gaslighting. How does it affect somebody who is on the receiving end? Obviously, very negatively. Very, very negatively. The confidence drops. The self-belief disappears. The self-esteem likewise. So all concepts of ourself become negative because it's ongoing, like the Chinese water syndrome, the Chinese water torture syndrome, rather. They keep doing it. They keep drip feeding you all of these ideas. And it's absolutely wearing. Sleep patterns disappear. Things that you used to be able to do without thought become tasks that you have to really think about because of that decrease in confidence, disappearance of confidence. And I actually went to the doctor. Fortunately, a friend took me because as soon as I sat down, that was it. Boom, I burst into tears. And my friend said, "Do you mind if I speak on your behalf?" I said, "No, please do." So she told what had been happening because I had shared all of this with her. She knew me. She knew that this was true, not just my truth, it was the truth. And the comment that the doctor made was, "You're not going to be able to stand this stress for very much longer. Something has to be done." And you really, really do reach that point of, I have to do something. And what I did has recently been spoken about, not about me personally, but a new word or a new pair of words came into my understanding, and it's grey rocking. When I first heard it, I thought, oh, yeah, it's one of us oldies going out and headbanging to a heavy metal group or something. Yeah, no. Though I like that idea, that there's life in the oldies yet and that we can still do things like that. And why ever not? Why shouldn't we? So grey rocking is taking on the format of a piece of solid rock, and I take it one step further and I imagine it being this beautiful rock. And I'm back to a beach of my childhood whenever I think of it. A beach that had cliffs coming down, so there were big lumps of rock on either side of the beach. Solid, huge, great big lumps. And they withstood the battering of the waves, the Atlantic rollers coming in. Those rollers, which for other people were providing fun, were great. They were surfing in on them. But this grey rock had to take the battering as wave after wave slammed into them. And they just stood there, strong, quiet. And that's what I did. When and I am going to use the word abuser because that's what gaslighting is. It's a form of abuse, even though gaslighting doesn't sound as bad as abuse, but it really is. My abuser would phone, and unfortunately I don't have number display, so I would answer and it was straight into the venom. The stupid woman, you're going to be on your own and you'll die alone. serve you right, and you're mad. You're mad was thrown at me so many times, and for somebody who has for many years struggled with mental health issues, do you know that hurt to the quick? So I would take it and I wouldn't say a word. And I could almost hear the frothing at the other end because I wasn't retaliating. I just let it flow over me. And now Mishka's given up being by the fire to come and help. So this grey rocking is now recommended as a good way of coping. I would stand so much and then I would just quietly, gently put the phone down. And that was how I began to take some control. Okay, when I'd put the phone down, I would then rant, scream, sob often. But I had not given my abuser knowledge that I was being affected by what was said, by what was done. So then I went on from that to take that grey rocking one step further, and I blocked my phones, my emails. Again, part of that strength. I was taking back control of how I was spoken to. And it really, really helped. Yes, it was sad. But what else helped was actually speaking with people. And this led me to finding out that 4 other people had been abused by this same person in the same way. They had cut them out of their lives as well. Said, I don't want you to darken my doorstep. Just keep away. Go away. And all the time, the majority thought that they were great. They were a super person. But by using this grey rocking, I was able to begin the process of healing. It's taking a long time to completely regain my confidence because it was so battered. But it is being done. Baby steps. The baby steps have gone into strides now, so that's good. So you can do it. You really can. If you are being gaslighted, try a bit of grey rocking and maybe a bit of head banging to get rid of that angst. Put on that rock music loud and have a good old, I nearly said bop. Now that dates me, doesn't it? Fling yourself around. Thank you for listening. And I really, really hope that you aren't affected. Take care. Thank you for listening. Speak to you soon. Bye.